What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On this segment, we are going to go over what makes Islam Makhachev such a great fighter and possible future champion. So let's not waste any time, get into some facets of his game and go over what makes him great. Alright, starting with the striking department. Islam's striking has constantly improved. He is often compared to Khabib, which makes a lot of sense since they are basically brothers and training partners working hand in hand for years. His style is similar but different in some ways. Specifically, where Islam outshines Khabib is his striking. I find Islam's striking far superior to whatever level Khabib has reached in his career. He has shown diversity, comfort standing, no real rush for a takedown. He can throw effective combinations, he has power. Islam has a beautiful lead uppercut into a cross. Rear leg kick to the body and liver is money. He has a perfect long jab, great extension, with a perfectly executed follow-up cross. He's displayed really solid fluidity and comfort again in the striking realm. Also great defense. Part of the success offensively standing and defense-wise is the constant threat of the takedown, which is always present. The success Khabib had on the feet was for the exact same reasons. Guys are so terrified of being taken down by Islam. They know he's a wrestling, grappling beast, and it affects their striking game. They don't want to open up. They're reluctant to throw kicks. They're distracted, which creates openings for Islam's striking, allows him to go on the attack more, and also helps him defensively. Alright, let's talk about the strongest aspect of Islam's game, the grappling and clinch work. Islam is a very strong individual due to years of grappling. That just happens to you when you grapple for many years. You get this like ungodly strength, grip and core strength. Once he secures a body lock on you, grips his hands together, you are going for a ride or being tossed to the ground. Very strong clinch game to say the least. It's overwhelming. He stays busy in the clinch also with knees, dirty boxing, and of course the ever-present takedown threat via leg sweeps and trips. Sometimes he'll drop down and snatch a single leg or a double, but usually when you have no escape and your back is against the cage trapped. You can't get your hips out of the way if your back is against the cage. And this manipulation hurting you against the cage is by design. Very methodical fighter, smart fight IQ. His grappling itself is some of the best we've ever seen in the sport. I think he's just as good as Khabib in the grappling department, honestly. He can submit people with various types of submissions such as arm bars, head and arm chokes, rear nakeds. His top game is crushing. Great sense of awareness and danger. His control is off the charts. His positioning to always remain safe, yet be able to attack is something special. Islam's ground and pound is violent and calculated, as well as aggressive. He keeps busy on top, smashing on you until he wears you out and you either give up or give something up like a submission. Not much more needs to be said about his grappling. It's top-notch wrestling with every skill you really need to be a great dominant grappler. Sub-offense and defense, stamina, pressure, balance, strength. Just a monster in grappling. Here's another very strong point of Islam's game, the transitions of techniques. Seamless. This is what makes Islam especially dangerous and a problem for so many in that cage. The way he transitions from striking to clinching to throws to grappling. I feel like he does this better than Khabib. Islam is a more complete fighter than Khabib in my opinion. That's why even Javier Mendez says that his potential is far greater than Khabib's best we've seen. I agree with him. There's so much to worry about and deal with Islam, and he just doesn't stop coming like a buzzsaw overwhelming you. Just seamless technique transitioning. For example, he'll throw an overhand or cross and use the momentum to attack a leg for a takedown or clinch. Reminiscent of Fedor. Stamina and conditioning. Excellent. He trains so hard and it shows. His stamina to keep a fast, blistering pace and transition from striking to grappling is very impressive. His style requires a ton of energy and conditioning. His stamina and pace break people. They are weapons in themselves. Fight IQ. Islam has displayed pretty great fight IQ. He fights against his opponent's weaknesses and doesn't play into their strengths. He has options because as it stands, he is adept at striking, and we know his ground game and grappling are elite level. Closing thoughts. Islam has an equal and nemesis right now. He is called Charles Oliveira. That's a fight we must see. It's like Ken versus Ryu at the moment, Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. But regardless of Charles and their potential fight, at some point Islam will become UFC champion, period. The skills are there, the drive is there. He is the next Khabib, but possibly better, due to his skill set, the growth, and athleticism. He really should be champ at some point, and I would be shocked if he never achieves this. But that's going to wrap up this segment, guys. I hope you enjoyed this exploration into Islam Makhachev's skills, what makes him great. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Islam's career? What do you think of his potential? What do you think of his skills? Does he impress you? Do you see him becoming UFC champion at some point? If you enjoyed the video, first time at the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like and share, appreciate that, helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next segment. Until then, take care.